Scott, a 3-0 defeat here at Worthing. What's your assessment of the game?
Yeah, obviously really disappointed with the result. Where anything that could have gone wrong went wrong, but a very best version of us today might have not been enough against a good team. I thought they were really good. We needed, with what we had sort of available, you know, we try not to make any excuses, and again it's not, but we're a little bit bare bones. We need a breather. And look, we didn't do enough to stay in the game for long enough. That's the first thing I would say. And then you give a really good team what I would say a soft goal. From our point of view, that is, not from theirs. A good ball in, a great finish. But from our point of view, I think that's avoidable. So that was obviously disappointing. But look, I've just said to the lads there that they deserve a lot of praise, because it's the first time I've been a manager where I felt that we probably couldn't get back into a game in the second half with the way things were going and what we had available to us, or actually, you know, what we didn't have available to us. I think every sub we made today was due to injury. So look, it's one of those. We are where we are. We thought this week might be telling in that. We're really pleased. We've got a little bit of a break next week, but just to reiterate that I thought Worthing were brilliant today. Really well coached. They pulled us apart. This is exactly the game we didn't want when we were at full stretch. Really, I think that's the fairest assessment. But that's not to take anything away from them. And there's one or two in our change room that I'm a little bit disappointed with. Just individual bits and pieces that maybe cost us goals, but as a group and a whole, I think they deserve some credit for keeping the score down, actually. And yeah, it's just something we've talked about there. We're 19 games in, we've got 37 points. It's a fantastic return, but obviously, as ever, you're only as happy as the result in your last game. So yeah, look, we're disappointed with that, definitely. But we've been around long enough to know that there's peaks and troughs during the season. I just feel that these last two games in this busy week have just caught up with us ever so slightly.
Okay, so we now look to Hampton and Richmond away a week on Tuesday. So we've got an extra break there. Is the Saturday going to be a day off for the boys?
No, it won't be a day off. We need to train. We've got some work to do with the young academy boys on Tuesday, which we're looking forward to. That was pre-planned, so we're going to get in and we did offer them a chance, an opportunity to have a Christmas party where the lads serve their dinner, but all they want to do is play football, and they want the lads to play with them. So we'll use that as a active recovery and get back together as a group. Obviously, Taylor's going to be busy seeing the extent of 3 or 4 injuries, hopefully, and I might be wrong, but they don't look too serious for me at first instance anyway. So that gives us a good opportunity to get back together, do something with the younger group of the younger set of academy players, and then we will do a bit of work with those that are able to. I am going to give them Thursday off. I think they're going to have a little bit of a break then. They can go and visit their nan, take their wives, girlfriends, whoever out for some dinner, have a bit of breathing space, and then we'll be back in Saturday morning ready to train. I think it's important we do that. We'll be in and out, but it'll be quite intense. It's got to mimic a game really, without the contact and the tackles, because I think we're in a really good place as a club. I think we're in a really good place as a team. I think mentally the lads are in a good place. Physically, I think they need a little bit of a breather. And look, we've got to do what we can do now to prepare the best for Hampton, which will be another good game. Normally after a defeat you want the next game straight away, but I think the lads need a little bit, just a little bit of a breather, which this week will give us naturally. So we think that's the best use of our time as a group. So we're something we're looking forward to, and it'll be a brilliant game at Hampton. It'll be another away game under lights on a no doubt a cold Tuesday night, and we need to get back to being really hard to beat first and foremost, and then build into games from there. So the lads are brilliant. Honestly, we just had a very honest discussion in there, and we're all on the same page. We know where we're at. We've dipped, I think, in the last 2 or 3 weeks, but 2 or 3 games. But I don't think it's not necessarily all on the players. It's just we've had quite a lot unavailable at different times, and I just think then the team's picking itself, but we're just lacking that little bit of competition maybe. So yeah, look, I think that a few days certainly will give us an opportunity to maybe freshen the squad up a little bit, or freshen the players' bodies and minds before we go on to the next slog, really, because you know, Hampton, then you're in pretty much into Christmas period, because it's a tough old schedule. But I think that's 10 games we played in November, so it's wearing on the players. And this game today at Worthing away is probably the game you least want at the end of that schedule. But we actually had it here last year as well. We played here on the last day, I think. It was our 4th game in a week, so we can count ourselves a little bit unlucky with that. But yeah, congratulations to them. I thought they were brilliant today, and yeah, they deserve their win. We'll lick our wounds and get back, get ready for Hampton.
Great, thank you very much, Scott.
Okay.
Cheers.